computer.
Welcome, everyone. It's all about passion, and I am so honored and excited to bring this series of interviews, and I couldn't wish for anyone better to have our dear friend, my dear friend, Marie-Françoise. She is here. She's a friend of mine for, gosh, Marie-France, it's what, 10 years? At least 10 years that we've known each other. We've met through the largest self-development company in the world. Our friendship is one of the greatest things that came out of my work with them. She's a life coach. She's an entrepreneur. Her heart for animals is just so big and so great. And I love you for your love for animals and for children. She's financially free. We did it with real estate. Has great ties to Mexico, has great ties to Tahiti, has a great love for pearls. Come on, show off your ring. Let me see your ring. Oh, so beautiful. And I have learned so many things, passion, patience, love, presence, from you, Marie-Françoise, and I am honored to start asking you some questions as we start this interview series.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Now, let's get started. I'm curious, what makes you get up in the morning? What drives you?
Oh my God, Brigitta. My life has really expanded over the last few years to this more balanced life. I have to say I'm very passionate. Being passionate is a very good thing, but it's also, you know, both sides. When you're too passionate, you're too focused sometimes, and then you could lose perspective. And so this has led me to maybe some blind spots in my life, where it was all about business, of course, passionate business, but passionate business led me to some sort of unbalanced life. So I have to say that now my life has taken a space of more balance. And what makes me get up is a multiple activities that makes life. It's not just one thing. It's you know, okay, the idea of bringing a project together. Like I'm working on a project in Mexico right now of community, which, you know, this is something dear to my heart. The idea of contributing to animals, like you said, is also something special. So, you know, I know that in my week or in my day, there's going to be a space for that, and a space for my friends as well, and a space for my family, and my boyfriend is business, like you mentioned, the jewelry business. So, you know, jewelry is obviously a feminine thing. So, you know, I'm very happy to help him as well. So that makes me get up in the morning, is really my passion for evolution, really. In the life coaching that I do, I love helping people so they can live their most evolved state, you know. We know it's all about mindset. So mindset is everything so much that I believe we can change the world by just shifting our mindset.
Yeah, thank you for that. A few words that you mentioned stood out to me: passion, balance, community, evolution, mindset. How did you become empowered and on purpose with specifically that? What made it for you?
I think it's from being so imbalanced that you get back to eventually, you know, like a pendulum, right? It's like too much of something, and then you go on the other side, and then you eventually find that balance. And I have to say that what helped me a lot are the processes that I have learned in my training as an accelerated evolution coach. You know, we're calling this those process polarity, but they really helped me find that balance. You know, I was just working on a client this morning. It's typically feminine, I believe, that, you know, that feeling of not being able to draw the line between feeling abandoned and feeling invaded. So, you know, if I feel abandoned or invaded by others, it's the same aspect of the polarity. It's because I'm not able to draw my personal line, even to tell my children this is, you know, the boundary. And so polarity work has helped me find, I mean, nothing is perfect, of course, and we're always striving for that balance, obviously, like, you know, surfing the wave of life. But I believe this is so important, because no matter how passionate or no matter how much money you make, if you don't have that fine line of being able to balance all what I call the 5F, you know, finances, fitness, which includes, you know, your nutrition, your energy, faith, your meditation space, your alone space, the space where you resource yourself. And it's so important as a woman to do that. The space of friendships, family, relationships, and fun. You're gonna miss something. You know, you're gonna be happy somewhat, but you know, somewhat something is missing in your life. So I find it very challenging to be able to really surf that wave, but I feel that I'm getting closer to this right now.
So one hand gesture that you made when you talked about balance was also that you know, that it's the center in anything that you create. Balance, there's a center, and you are that center. You are that presence. You are that in alignment with who you are and what you say you do. What's your best kept secret?
My best kept secret is really when I feel that I'm off that balance, because I do feel that sometimes, like I'm giving too much. I am saying yes when I should say no. Then my best kept secret really that I found is that I go dancing. For me, I mean, and it was a bit challenging during the COVID. Like right now, you know, some spaces have reopened in Canada, in Montreal, where I live now. So thanks God for that. And, you know, if not, I have actually my in my room, I do put some music in the morning, and I do some like crazy move that really is like a little bit like it works like embodiment a bit, you know, like finding, you know, the charge within me instead of just processing them mentally, and just letting them go and dance life. And that's something that not enough we don't do as a female, because we're so trapped into the mental. And so walking the body, I find, is really something that makes me come back to that, like that center, that what you're talking about. Of course, Latin dancing, I love to dance, really, you know. I mean, with my partner, I dance with him, but I dance with other men, because, you know, I mean, when we go dancing, we sometimes have friends, and so it's just a dance, because to me, salsa and the Latin dancing is all about finding that balance with a partner, you know. And so you have the feminine pole and you have the masculine pole, and if you're pushing too much or you're resisting too much, he's not going to be able to lead you. And if you are leading him too much, then that's not good, because you're using too much of your masculine, and then the man cannot be in his masculine if we are too much in our masculine ourselves. So I find that the dance is really, for me, my secret.
Wow, I really want to get back into dancing now. Thank you for that. What's your message that you have for women if they're searching to be more empowered? How can they become more empowered?
I really think that women should strive always for something that makes them feel good. You know, sometimes it could be just going to the spa with girlfriends, or whatever makes you happy and feel like you are in the present moment, not like performing or doing tasks, or just like, you know, being so worried about time that you don't really enjoy because you're just looking at going from one activity to another. Mastering time is a big thing, and I know it's a big challenge for all of us, but if somewhat, you know, in your so busy week, you should have 20% of that loose and allow yourself to just be, and so you could go dancing, or you could go doing some things with your girlfriends, women talking with each other is very healthy too. And I
Mm,
find we don't do enough of this. Not processing as a coach, because that's also a trap.
that's
In
different. Yeah.
completely different. Just chat, jewelry, beauty, haircuts, whatever, I mean, things that are just like, oh, my relationship with my man or this and that. This is important for us to process. And if
Mm.
we do this more, then we don't come with so much charge in our family and in our relationship.
Mm. So I think I already heard your secret to sanity in this time of uncertainty. But what is your secret to sanity in this time of uncertainty?
For me, it's also finding some space alone. Like I could write in my journal when I feel like I'm being challenged and things are not going my way. Dancing, like I said, is one of it, because when I dance, I also dance by myself, and that helps me get a hold of my body, get, instead of being so much in my mind, because you can get so much in your mind right now. Just look at the media. Everybody is talking about fear and what's going on with the pandemic, what the future is going to look like. There's so many mind things. So I think that in this day and age, getting back in the body, is so important. So you could do it through massages and dancing, anything to do with body work, body, like loving body. Or even, I have a girlfriend, she's actually from Germany. I think I've mentioned to you. She's coming actually tomorrow. And regularly she's coming at least every month and a half. We go through my my clothing. And so I try new clothes, she reconditioned clothes for me, and we spend that entire day.
Mm.
And just like giving me feedback on, and this is so, I really feel like for my self-esteem, trying new clothes or changing the way I have my dresses, and maybe sometimes I want them shorter, or maybe I've gained some weight, so this doesn't fit, or I've lost some weight. How we go through all those weight changes as women, doesn't matter. But whatever makes me feel good, and whatever doesn't, then we discard it. So this is also my way to really go back to my feminine side,
Mm-hmm.
dressing, and for myself, really. I mean, and I'm not doing it for my boyfriend or anything, just for myself. I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going into my closet, and all the clothes that are there are the one that I want, not the one that I don't want to wear, or that I'm going to wear just in case I gain weight or I lose weight.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know?
my gosh. Yes. I love that. That is a self-care that I have hardly ever heard. And thank you for sharing that. I will make a note for myself, because that really struck a chord with me. So I want to speak to everyone that is watching this. Please, as you feel inspired and you want to find out more secrets and steps and resources, share this group with other empowered women, or other women that are seeking to be empowered, or empowered women that seek to be even more empowered. We're here for each other. How often have you heard that women are trying to put other women down just to make themselves be greater? This is not what we're all about. We are about other women, women empowering other women. That's what we're here for. So if this resonates with you, share it away. We're here to really create a bigger ripple. Marie-Françoise, thank you for being here on today. I really appreciate you sharing your secrets and empowering myself as I am interviewing you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to see more of each other.
Yes, we will. And thank you for also being so open to start this Facebook group, because I really feel like there is a need for other women to connect, like you said, and to support each other and to inspire each other, because we all have strength that we can share and resources. So let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you.
Awesome.
That was good.